into that energy today. And then I'll do the Divine Feminine next. Self-reflection. Okay, just had a new moon in Aries. The Divine Masculine is being called to self-reflect at this time to gain healing clarity. Cut this down. To gain some healing clarity for himself. This is a powerful time after just having a new moon, full moon in Aries, which is a masculine energy. He's being called, I'm hearing, to tap into his inner emotion. Maybe even looking at things differently from his past. I won't even say healing, because the healing is in the perspective. The healing is in the way that this is being looked at. Look at this from the perspective of the heart and not the perspective of the mind, the brain, if that makes sense. The Divine Masculine is being asked to look at his past from a new perspective, from a perspective of him being the creator of his experiences, him being the creator of everything that has happened. Okay. But also seeing how going forward he can make better choices. Okay, the collective Divine Masculine. Let's see what else comes up. Vulnerability. Disconnected is at the bottom. And we have vulnerability here. So the Divine Masculine is definitely needing to be more vulnerable. These are the shadows that are coming up. He's needing to be more vulnerable. He's needing to not fight his emotion, but lead with, I don't want to say lead with the emotion, but definitely not fight the emotion and let the emotion fuel the leadership. Okay? Not being angry, knowing how to use the hotter emotion, okay? The hotter emotions being things like anger and aggressiveness, maybe even impulsivity, but channeling them to express vulnerability, channeling that energy in a different way that brings a more emotional, mature way of going about things. This is what the Divine Masculine needs. So just a mature way of going about expressing his emotions, because he's a little disconnected. And so there is some things that he needs to reflect on about his past, but the way that it's going to be healed is through his perspective of it and understanding that he created it. Okay, this is all about self-accountability, self-healing. Okay, what else? What else? What are the messages for the Divine Masculine wants to come out? Competitive. Wow. The Divine Masculine competing with the Divine Feminine? Or is this about the Divine Masculine competing with other Divine Masculines? See what's on the bottom. Thirst for truth. Yeah, it could be with his divine partner, with the Libra scales here. competing with the divine feminine. Hidden emotions or secrets need to be acknowledged and addressed for growth, is what the card says. Hidden secrets or emotions. Definitely dealing with the emotion. What I was saying earlier about Mars being in Cancer. When the masculine energy or the fire energy is really able to use the anger to filter his emotion, right? Just like fire boils water and it purifies the water, right? Well, it's the same with using the anger, allowing this anger or these hidden emotions to, this competitiveness, using that energy to cleanse the emotion, using that energy to deal with the inner feminine within himself, so that he can understand that when a man deals with his inner emotion, he can be better at understanding the feminine outside of himself. Okay, there is no competition. So, yeah, I mean, just going off of the cosmic energy, the astrology wheel, we just had a full moon in Aries. Aries is all about competition, right? Aries is about war, battle, aggression, anger. Also leadership, though, right? The masculine energy itself is Aries. And the ruler of that is Mars. And Mars just so happens to be in Cancer, which is an emotional sign, which deals with the emotions in the past and the mother. So there could be mother wounds, things of that nature. And so it's something here where the inner feminine needs to be acknowledged so that it could be a better understanding between the masculine and feminine energy from the divine masculine's perspective without there being any competition. Okay, that's what I'm getting. No competition. You don't have to war with the feminine. You don't have to be upset with the feminine when we can face our own inner feminine. And that goes for women as well. When we can face our own inner feminine, we don't have to be upset with the feminine outside of us. Competition with other women, things like that. But this isn't about the feminine, okay? This is a divine masculine reading. This is for the divine masculine. I'll do the feminines next. Mental block. Mental block. Some air on there. Anger. Wow. What did I say? Mental block. So, I'm strongly getting, yeah, I mean, quite obviously, the mental block is, the anger is causing the mental block. As I always say, you can't see yourself. You can't, no one can see their reflection in the mirror. I mean, in water when it's boiling. When the water is boiling, you can't see your reflection. Okay? So, anger is here and it's causing a mental block. It's causing the divine masculine to not be able to see clear enough to have direction. He's not able to see where he needs to go. The mind can be blocked because there could be some anger that's recirculating in the body, some energy that he hasn't released properly. The masculine needs to properly release anger so that it can block these mental blocks, but it needs to be in a healthy way. Okay? Exercise, boxing, any form of martial arts, to release this anger is going to help with the mental blocks that the divine masculine is having. It's not allowing him to see. And if he could just really self-reflect and be honest with himself, he'll be able to see. There's no need to be competitive. It's time to open the heart. Entitlement fell out. No need to be entitled. The divine masculine has a sense of entitlement. He has a sense of wanting something that he has not earned, is what I'm getting here. The card says, expecting special treatment without earning it. Be grateful for what you have. So the divine masculine have been blocked, I'm hearing, in partnerships or any type of relationships, because he may be so falsely focused on the illusion of options, falsely focused on what's beyond, in front of him. Yeah, maybe there's a judging energy where the divine masculine is judging what's in front of him, focused on what to achieve or obtain next, when he's not being present with what he has. When meanwhile, he has a lot of healing to do himself, is what I'm hearing. Let's see. Being the victim. So the masculine is being the victim. Okay. So you're not taking accountability, divine masculine. And because you don't take accountability, you feel entitled. Because you don't take accountability, you expect what you have not earned. The love or the heart of a woman, the submission of a woman, things in life to just go your way. And it makes you frustrated, I'm hearing. And you place blame. But in reality, you're not seeing how you need to be self-reflecting on how you can be the authority of your own life. That's what I'm getting. Resentment. Wow, this is deep. Instead of just facing the fears of your emotions, about the truth about how you really feel, others aren't the problem. The problem is you may not even realize you're the problem in many ways. And you're so focused on trying to overdo someone else or overpower another that you can't even see how there's work on yourself that needs to be done. Divine masculine. This is for the divine masculine. The divine masculine is dealing with a lot of mental blocks. I'm hearing communication issues. The divine masculine is having problems with communicating what's on his heart. He's having issues communicating the way that his mind functions, the way that what his heart wants as well. That's what I'm hearing. And he needs some serious self-reflection, self-contemplation, some journaling during this time to really get vulnerable with himself first before anybody else. He don't need to express this to anybody but himself in his own journal. But it needs to be written down. It needs to be put in writing. He needs to pour out on the page. The Divine Masculine needs to pour out on the page. Pour out on the page is what I'm hearing. Think about why you have to compete with the Divine Feminine, if at all. Maybe it's your brothers. What makes you feel like you have to, why are you the victim? How could you take accountability in those situations? Really be honest with yourself. How can you be accountable for the situations that you were in where you felt wronged, that's causing you this resentment that's, as it says, festering, that's causing this desire for revenge? How can you let it go and find peace? Yeah, home-based, still motion. The home, the past, the mother. There's some mother wounds that needs to be addressed, I'm hearing. The mother is the home. This is like the family setting, the family tree. I'm hearing the ancestry that needs to be looked into with the Divine Masculine. The gift. That's the gift. Looking into this family situation or this past situation, this family tree ancestry. It's like some family information that the masculine needs to discover or find out or research or talk about within or amongst other family members, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, godparents, or something like that. Maybe even your actual parent, your mom. Somebody has some valuable information, or somebody is to be uncovering some valuable information about their family, about their bloodline, about their lineage here. That's why this arrow is here. Bow and arrow. Get in Choctaw, Cherokee, some sort of tribe. Okay, there's money involved here. The money tree. Some resources may be connected to this. Didn't I say an ancestry tree? Family tree, I mean. Yeah, money tree came out. Next to gift and home based. There's definitely some resources involved in this for the Divine Masculine. Give me one more, Spirit. Loyalty. Loyalty. Be loyal. I was just talking about loyalty yesterday. Stay loyal. Stay loyal to the soil, because that's what matters. I was talking about to somebody like other men should talk to other men about being disloyal to their wives, because it's important. Why? Because if that loyalty is loyalty. If that man is disloyal to his wife, what makes you think he's going to be loyal to you as a friend? Right? So I was just talking about that. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up with some dice. Let's see. Astrology dice here. We have Venus and Scorpio in the 7th house. Yep. I was just saying that. Not being loyal to your partner. Venus in the 7th house in Scorpio. not having morals in relationship, learning morality in relationship, understanding relationship. Some people I'm hearing need to learn about relationships. Okay, some masculine here, he needs to understand how to navigate in relationships a lot better than he's been. Okay, don't be the victim. No need to be the victim when you are the leader. You can't be the victim. The more you plummet into thinking you're a victim, you cause more resentment, and it continues to block the masculine from doing what he's supposed to do, what he was called to do. In fact, at this time, the divine masculine is actually the healing of the situation, the healing of the world. It's like the feminine has been doing her work, but the masculine, Chiron, is in Aries. So he's the healing. It's the wound. He's the wounded, and he's also the healing. So when he heals, he's going to heal everyone, everything. Fruits of labor at the bottom. Ooh, and authority. Becoming the authority in the family life. It's like the masculine needs to, I'm hearing, he needs to assert his authority in the home, in the family, more. He's needed in the home and in the family. The fruits of his labor is necessary in the home life. That's what I'm hearing. He needs to be in touch with the roots. That's where the fruits of his labor lies. I'm hearing it's not within the corporate world. His power lies back in like farming, gardening, learning the earth, understanding the roots, understanding culture again. That's powerful. The divine masculine back in that space, understanding his authority as husbandry. Husbandry is farming, hunting. You know, I'm gonna look at this arrow here as well. It's like a hunter energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. That divine fire, divine masculine energy. But back to a natural method, a holistic, healthy way of loving his divine woman, his mate as well. There's some resources here someone is definitely connected to when it comes to their family line. There's a gift, an inheritance of some sort. Somebody needs to really look into it, sniff it out on her with this dog. The loyalty energy, sniff it out, do your research. Okay, divine masculine. So I'm gonna end this, but I hope this helped. Peace and love.